Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to achieve these beautiful marble nails, so stay tuned to see exactly how I did it. First, you're going to need to pick out your nail tips, so I decided to go with these extra long full cover nail tips from Shein, and I'm going to be applying a base gel on all of the nails to start off. I'm using Born Pretty's base gel for this part. This is from Born Pretty's base gel and top coat set. These are 15 milliliter bottles. So I figured for funsies for this video, we could answer some would you rather questions. So I did ask Chat GPT to ask me a would you rather question, and I'm just going to answer which one I would rather do. So definitely let me know which one you would prefer. But the first one asks, would you rather be able to speak all human languages fluently or communicate with animals? And this is a really good one. And just first glance, I would say I'd rather be able to speak all human languages fluently, just because, like, just imagine traveling like around the world. I would want to be able to communicate with everyone and those around me, especially like with emergency situations, possibly. I just think it would be more beneficial to be able to speak all languages fluently, but I don't know. I think it would also be cool to communicate with animals, but re- thinking more realistically, I think it'd just be better to be able to talk with other humans. The next one says, would you rather have the ability to travel through time once, forward or backward, and stay there, or be able to teleport anywhere instantly, but only once a month? I think, hmm, I don't know. I think I'd rather be able to probably travel through time once and stay there. Because I feel like I'm very much like, I love thinking about my childhood, and if I could go back to my childhood, I would love to be able to go back. Or just like when I was a teenager, that was just a really fun time for me. So I would rather be able to stay there and not have to deal with, adult responsibilities. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think on this one. This one was tricky. All right, to actually get started with the marble design, I'm using Moss Wave Jelly 03 from Born Pretty as my base color. So I'm going to be doing 2 coats of this. I'm super excited to finally be using these colors. I've had them sitting for a little bit. I think I've only used them once, and that was when I went live to swatch them. But to actually be doing a nail set is finally relieving, because I just didn't know what kind of design I wanted to do. So I'm thankful that I finally figured something out. I feel like when I use a lot of jelly polishes, I have a hard time figuring out a nail set because they're jelly. So it's kind of hard, or to me, it feels like a little limiting when you have jelly polishes, because, it doesn't really show up as well as like a solid regular gel polish. So yeah, that was one of the barriers that came with me trying to figure out what to do. The next would you rather question says, would you rather always know when someone is lying to you, or be able to lie perfectly without anyone ever detecting it? I think I would rather want to know when someone's lying to me. I feel like this one's pretty self-explanatory. Like, why would you want to be able to lie to someone? I don't know. That one sounds a little crazy to me. But yeah, let me know what you guys think on that one. I'm going to be using Moss Wave Jelly 04 as one of my marble colors. So I'm going to put some of this down on my palette. I'm also going to be using Moss Wave Jelly 05. So this is a darker green. Both of them are pretty dark, but this one's like the more darker green. So I'm going to put some of that down on my palette as well. I'm also going to be using Moss Wave Jelly 01. So this is more like of a milky white color. So I'm going to put some of that down too. This is the most important product that you're going to need for this. It is going to be blooming gel. So this is going to help your marble look really good. So I'm just going to put a layer of this onto the nail. I'm going to try to make it as even as I can. Of course, you don't want to add too much and overflow the nail, but you also don't want to not add enough because then it won't bloom as much as you need it to. So yeah, try to keep it even. Once that's on there, you can pretty much start with whatever color you want. I decided to go with Moss Wave Jelly 04. So I'm just placing some random squiggles on different parts of the nail. I'm going to do probably about 4 different squiggles of this color and try to, space them out so that I can go in with other colors. I did try to move a little quickly as I did this because once the gel polish hits the blooming gel, it's going to move pretty quickly. And so I'm trying to make sure that I can get all of my colors on there before it basically blooms. It's okay to mix your colors a little bit just because when you marble, the colors are going to mix anyways. But I did try, like, as I started on a new nail, I did try to put down some new fresh polish. That way I can basically start fresh. But it's totally up to you. I think eventually I just stopped switching out my polish because I realized it didn't really make that much of a difference. Once I'm pleased with my marble, I do try to wipe down the sides a little bit, and I also turn the nail over just for a second so that everything can level out, and then I cure it in my lamp for 30 seconds. So that's pretty much the process of how I do my marble. So pretty easy. Getting back into the would you rather questions, this next one says, would you rather lose all of your memories from the past year or lose the ability to make new memories for the next year? Oh my gosh, this is a really, really good one. I think I would rather mm, I think on this one, I would rather lose the ability to make new memories for the next year just because last year and just this is more like on a personal level, last year was such a good year for me. So like I don't want to forget all of that. So I think I can risk losing the ability to make new memories just for the next year, right? I think that's how the question is posed. So yeah, let me know what you guys think on that one. This next one says, would you rather live in a world where your every thought appears in a speech bubble above your head or a world where you have to loudly narrate everything you do? This one is really good because like I feel like it's a lose-lose situation. Cuz sometimes you can have crazy thoughts and sometimes the things you do loudly like you don't want to say it out loud. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I think hmm I think I'd rather live in a world where my thoughts appear in a speech bubble above my head because I think it's basically saying like it can still pop up over your head, but like that doesn't necessarily mean that people are gonna see it every time, right? So I think I'd rather go with that one. Yeah, this one was a hard choice. This next one says, would you rather have the ability to teleport anywhere instantly or be able to pause time for everyone but yourself for 10 minutes a day? And I think I would rather be able to teleport anywhere instantly. Um, because just imagine like you're taking that time away from everybody else but yourself. Like, I don't know. I think I'd rather be able to teleport anywhere. So this one kind of sounded similar to one we did earlier, but that's my answer for that one. This one says, would you rather always know the truth but no one believes you, or always believe lies but feel completely confident you're right? Um, I don't know. This one's worded a little weird to me. So I think I'm just gonna say I would rather always know the truth but no one believes me. Even though that would probably get so stressful. I would probably be tired of talking to people if I'm telling them stuff that I know is true. That would drain me. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think on this one. The next one says, would you rather live in a world where dreams come true, but only nightmares, or a world where no one can ever dream again, including you? Oh my gosh. I would not like to have nightmares come true. So I guess we all just not having dreams anymore. Cause yeah, I don't want any nightmares. That's my answer. This next one says, would you rather explore the deepest parts of the ocean or travel to outer space with no guarantee of returning? And I'm definitely exploring the deepest parts of the ocean because it says nothing about not returning or like the possibility of not returning. If I know, yeah, that's a given right there. I have one more would you rather question, and this one says, would you rather be able to relive one perfect day from your past whenever you want, or skip ahead and see one day from your future? This is a really, really good one. I'm going to let you guys think for a second first before I give my answer. I think I would like to skip ahead and see one day from my future. Um, because honestly, like I have so many memories from my past and everything, and it all just kind of combines together. So, like, there's not one perfect day that I can remember right now. It's just a culmination of like good memories. So, yeah, I would say I would skip ahead. I hope you guys enjoyed the would you rather questions. I know it's a little different than what I would usually do on my channel, but I thought it would be fun to kind of get you guys engaged and just ask those kind of questions. So hopefully you enjoyed it. But I'm going to let this play out the rest of the way and I'll hop back on when we get to the end of the video. And that is how I achieved these beautiful marble nails. I hope that you guys found this tutorial helpful and that you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.